Hey guys, it's Jason here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the first run with the Traxxas Max Slash. Now, we're up the street from my house. I run a lot of my RCs for the first time here just because it's close to the house. I often come up just on like my lunch breaks and stuff like that. But today it is cold again. It's about -2. We got a high of about +3. My plan today is to be out a few times with this truck. But we'll all just see how the weather goes. But either way, guys, today's video is just going to be some general driving. I've got the ramp set up, a couple of small jumps, but just genuinely, guys, seeing how this thing drives. And that's about it. You can see I've already got the Garage Life wheelie bar wheels on there. I also have the shock guards on. Just going to check my steering a bit, see how we're doing. That's not too bad. Now, I did pull the gear cover to find what that annoying noise was, and it's really weird because when you first take the gear cover off, the noise kind of goes away. You put the gear cover back on, and the noise actually isn't there at that point, and it's not until you screw it down. And I actually tried to, you know, not tighten things up too much or anything like that to see if I could keep that noise away, and it just did not work. But so far, guys, general impression. Steering, surprisingly, guys, is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It works. That noise is horrendous though. And yes, I know some of the reasons why. I've watched a few videos on it, but I have my own fix for that. I'm actually thinking about keeping the 25 tooth pinion and actually dropping in spur. So we'll see how that works. But either way, let's see what happens when we blip the throttle. Now, I'm not going to fault the tires yet, guys, on this grass or this dirt, just because, or the tires actually in general, just because this dirt, guys, is really, really thin, and every tire I ever bring here is always loosey-goosey. So I'm kind of used to it. So far, first impressions, hey, we haven't done anything crazy yet, but the truck feels good. It's fast, spins like crazy. But it's got some power. God, it would be nice if that guy would stop blowing his duster thingamajigger. Yeah, guys, so far, truck actually feels pretty good. Again, we haven't done anything, we haven't jumped it, we haven't done anything crazy, but it steers nice, it drives nice. I'm actually, guys, kind of shocked about the servo. So I'm not sure. Oh, wait, someone's coming. All right, guys, just let those people go away. I don't feel like hitting a little kid. Top speed right now is showing 32 miles an hour. That's probably a lot of spinning. Now, what had just happened there, guys, when I first came down here was I had lost throttle. The truck kind of stopped. I had steering, I had no throttle. So again, that comes back, and I promise I will not do this all video, but it does come back to the radio and the VXL 6S. I don't like either of those, so I'm giving them a chance. But a couple of minutes into the run, I've already had, guys, a little issue. So a lot of pine cones and stuff in this little area. All right, let's take it off the ramp, guys. Start off small. See how we do. I've got it set, guys, to its highest point because I want to be able to kind of launch, come up, and if I don't have the control I want, let the truck just sort of kind of fall sort of down. Kind of just like that. Need to make myself though a little kind of runway. So I know where I am. Boing. Kind of like a little basketball. Oh, I know what's hanging there, guys. That's my my body trim. Clearly, the body's really thin. Right here. This is really thin. And I noticed that when I was putting it on, it didn't really pinch very well. So I was kind of expecting that maybe that was going to happen, and it did. I saw something at one point, and I thought it was just kind of like a twig or something like that, but not a big deal. Oh, come on. So far, the truck does like to bounce. That's for sure. A little bit of decent air control. We're not trying to do stunts or anything like that, but I'm able to kind of recover. One thing I was shocked though with this truck is that there is no TSM, and I used to not even care if it had any type of stability control, but I've kind of gotten used to it now. Oh jeez. That now I don't mind a little bit of it, but I think that's more with some of my other receivers where I can kind of adjust it. Well, I guess actually the Traxxas you can too, but now that I've kind of learned where I like it, I kind of enjoy it. Oh. So not a lot of brake. It's there, but there's not a lot. Now, I do guys want to take it easy on this because I don't have parts to fix it if I happen to break it. It's Good Friday, nothing's open. Even if there was, I don't have a hobby store. So I don't want to do anything stupid. And it is cold, guys, so we still have to deal with the cold plastics and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to continue running it, of course, and we're going to still jump it. I just got to slow down. I know I was getting kind of excited there, and I could tell I wanted to build up even more speed. And like I said, guys, you know, in this weather, it would not be the truck's fault if I broke something. But it moves good. And besides, guys, from that little cutout that happened over here, I'm not hating the ESC in this yet. I don't know if it's the weight difference, tires, all that kind of stuff, but I'm okay with the power delivery. The brake, when I was doing that one recovery, was a little bit off. Might be something I could get used to. Oh, geez. Oh. I think you guys can see what I'm trying to do here, but it's just so screamy. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. So far, guys, I'm liking this truck. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna be a little, I don't know how the best way to say this was. I genuinely, guys, was not expecting to like it as much, just from a lot of the things I had seen so far. And so far, guys, this truck is driving really nice. And it's kind of what I was hoping to get out of it, where, you know, the Slash 4x4 was always, you know, kind of a lot of people's super, it was their first super fun truck. It, you know, VXL power, it was brushless. Now I'm talking, guys, the 10, 12, 13 years ago sort of thing, but it was a lot of people's first fun truck because it was fast and it was, at the time, durable. And I was curious to see if this truck would kind of stay the same way. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. This thing is so squirmy. That was actually not just the truck, though. That was me kind of gutting it at the last spot, but we're still running. Well, guys, steering's fine. Well, you know, I think if you were on like a track, you might, you know, it wouldn't be fast enough, but for general bashing, guys, right now, I'm okay with it. And I actually, guys, was thinking of picking up, what is it now? The 2085X? Is that the new one? I can't remember. I was thinking about picking up that for the Ultimate and then dropping the 2085 whatever. I can't think of the name. I might have it wrong. But that upgraded servo that's in the Ultimate in this thing, just to add a little bit more speed. Yeah. I was kind of hoping for a wheelie, but I wasn't expecting it, just because this is such slippery ground, and with the cold temperature on the tires, not a lot of traction. Just so you guys know, that's just me hitting the jump. I'm not really doing any kind of throttle control. I'm making sure to leave on power, however you want to say it, so that the truck kind of gets a nice kick up. That was a little bit of brake, but I'm not doing anything crazy in the air. I'm not hammering the throttle. You can probably tell. Hopefully you can hear that. It is a little bit windy out here, so hopefully the audio is good. I don't know what's with me in that garage. So it does like to bounce, unfortunately. Makes your landings, even if you come down nice, they're not super smooth. That was just something we're not supposed to do. That was actually me tapping the throttle, guys, just before I land, to kind of allow a little bit of pull on the truck when it landed. I don't know if that's what kept it from bouncing or not, but there's a weird like bog. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but every once in a while when I'm trying to get on the power again, it just does like this weird boggy thing. A little bit of brake. Oh yeah, she likes to bounce. Now, I do have a second battery with me, guys, and I may, because these are only 4000s. They're 6S 4095C packs. I'm assuming LVC is going to kick in soon, and when it does, I may swap out to the other battery and actually take it, guys, on the street. I do have my GPS with me, so I might try to do a little bit of a speed run. We'll see. I absolutely love those Garage Life RC green wheels. I've got them on my Ultimate. I should have maybe tried a different color on this truck, gone blue or something, but they just, I don't know, they give the truck some character. And you can also see the guards, the shock guards. Not, kind of, I don't want to say pointless in the front of the truck. Maybe if you were on a track and there was other vehicles spitting up, you know, dirt and stuff at you, to come out by yourself. The front ones aren't really needed, but the back ones will definitely help. Yeah, there's just like this weird bog. Again, guys, you can kind of see on the ground here how thin this dirt is. So there's not a lot for the tires to bite into. Every time I come up here with any tire, I always kind of have that issue. Yeah. I want you guys to know that those things that I'm doing are my surprised emotions. That's pretty heavy. But even though I had said, guys, in the unboxing that I wasn't going to let any videos, the other videos that I'd watch, kind of influence how I went at the unboxing and this first run, you can't help but still have it, you know, sitting there on the brain. And so far, guys, I'm digging this thing. The VXL 6S, there's been a few little hiccups I've noticed, but nothing crazy. And it's actually, guys, decently powered for this truck. And don't ask me what I was doing there. I think I was looking at the doggy. I think I just landed on the curb. I did. No, I landed on the snow. No, I landed on the curb. Hey, look at him, right on it. Bringing in, guys, on the bench. I'm gonna see how the body mounts are doing and all that kind of stuff, as well as, guys, checking the temperature, just sort of feeling the motor. The only thing is, it is cold, my hands are cold, so I don't really know how well I'll be able to judge that. And you might be able to see, guys, the two holes kind of sitting on the side there. I put those on this morning just because, hey, it's a short course body. I don't want to do kind of a big mutilation to it, so I started off with just a few small holes. Well, okay, body is still good. At one point I thought maybe one of the back ones had released. Little dirty, not too bad. All right, motor. Well, you guys can see, hopefully you can see, my hand's been on it that whole time. There's some heat going on, but nothing crazy. Motor wires, they're still all plugged in. Got some dirt on top of the fan. ESC is still good. So, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna continue running, guys, this pack for a little bit longer, and then we'll swap it out and do a couple speed runs. Ugh, but yeah, guys, my hands are getting cold. I don't know if you can tell the color. funny because all I want to do is kind of do a good speed drift, but I can't do it. Just want to try the brakes here for a second. Gonna do, guys, you know what, before I even put the battery in, and I don't have the GPS installed or anything. Yeah, that looks cool. I just want to see how this is gonna handle. And by the way, it's supposed to be blue sky today and +3. I don't know if that's gonna happen now. Full throttle, and thank God the tires don't hook up all that great, because that would have ended pretty bad. But I think that was me. I think I was kind of doing some input there that I didn't need to do. I am surprised though, guys. I think I've already mentioned that this thing doesn't have any stability control, because you know what, it's nice to be able to turn that thing off when you're bashing and you're, you know, jumping and all that stuff, but it's nice to add when you want to take it out on the street and give it kind of a speed run. With my radio link setups, I usually run about a 30 to 35% gyro, and it really does help when you're trying to do something like this. Let's try to do this smoother this time. Oh geez, there's a snowbank. Not too bad, guys. I think if I was out there on those methods, it would probably help a little bit. My steering has altered just a little bit. That could be something stretched, who knows. I'm gonna try this one more time. Oh, there's a car coming. Now I did, guys, last night when I was kind of going over that noise and I pulled the gear cover, I did check my mesh and there was a little bit of give there. I would have liked it maybe a little bit looser, but it definitely wasn't awful. It wasn't, you know, the gears weren't like bottoming out or anything like that between the pinion and the spur, so I kind of left that. Oh geez. Seems like a different noise, but again, that just might be that cover, who knows. Because we still have four-wheel drive, so there's no issues there. Oh, there we go, guys. AVC, not AVC, LVC just kicked in. All right, guys, so we moved now over to the school and the field where I often run. You can see this big fence. I don't know how this is going to be going forward. I hope this at least stays open because I've been coming here forever. Literally, I went to high school here also. But what we're going to do now is we're going to get this thing out on the street and we're going to give it a speed run. Now, unfortunately, guys, it's even windier here because of the open area. So I don't know how well this is going to go. And we'll probably only take like maybe one or two passes just to see how it is. But either way, guys, let's see how this thing does. Whew. Yeah, guys, I'm so tired of this cold. But we should be able to get, hopefully, guys, a nice pass in here. It's pretty quiet. Steering is a little bit off though. That's too much that way. Let's just see if we can do this. I'm just gonna work my way into the throttle just because, again, guys, my steering is not great. Oh, man. Again, guys, I don't know if it's the wind. It's not helping. Okay, we're gonna try this again. We'll come this way, I guess. All right, take two. Jeez. Full throttle. Oh, jeez. Oh, I think the GPS may have just gone flying out of it. Oh, man. That was going not too bad. At least we don't have to worry about the body being scuffed up now. I don't see the GPS anywhere. Maybe it's still attached. Or it's just sitting under the body. It's one thing with short course trucks. No, it's still there. All right, I don't know why I'm doing this again, but just gonna honk on it from here. Definitely, guys, not full throttle. I didn't get on it that much, but I just want to try. That was full throttle. I think, guys, I got a full throttle rip there. We'll bring it back again. Take two. Nobody's coming. Jeez. Oh, come on. Hopefully my GPS didn't go flying this way this time, because if it did, we got more ground to cover to try to find it. No, it's still on there. All right, here we go again. What, is that a leaf? Okay, that was weird. Got power again for some reason. Okay, guys, we're gonna go back to the gate, wait for this guy to pass, and we'll see what we got out of those passes. Because I'm pretty sure I got at least one full throttle blip in there. According to this thing, it shows 34 miles an hour. However, on here, 55 miles an hour. So that's out to lunch. Maybe it's my settings, who knows, maybe it's it is set up for this truck, but you guys can see on there 34 miles an hour versus 55. That's pretty decent. You know what? I'm gonna stop doing that. 55 is a fun start.